Hi there, this is Wendy with Ask the Landlady, and I'm here today with all the tips and tricks to help you make a profit in real estate. And today's question, I had somebody come to me and said, I have a unit that's been on the market now for about a month and it's not getting any traction. I'm not able to rent that. So what do I do? And I wondered a couple things in my head. First of all, about this, when I hear this, I'm thinking, number one, have you really advertised it everywhere? You know, did you just put a sign in your yard and kind of forget about it? Or have you actually done some work and got it out there on social media and different hosting sites like apartments.com or on your local bulletin board area on Facebook, which is how I probably rent 80% of my units. And if you don't have a Facebook page out there that's a community page for rentals and sales of property, create your own. That's what I did, and it now has 17,000 people following us, and we're just a small area, so you can do it. Social media is your best bet to get that word out there. And tell everybody you know that you're actually renting an apartment. Tell the people at work, tell the people in your church, tell your friends, get that word out there and make sure that everybody knows you have a place to rent. So first of all, check on that advertising. Number two, I might be wondering why you haven't rented the apartment is possibly your rent price. You need to really think carefully when you're crafting your deal. You can buy my Does the Deal Work spreadsheet and I'll help you set a price point for that rent to make sure that you're making a profit. But you also need to make sure that that is what your area can actually sustain as far as a rent. So 3-bedroom houses with 2 baths are going for $1,000 in your area and you've got it for $2,000. You better have a lot of other things going on to make that big of a price shift upwards. So actually look at your rent, make sure you can still cover those costs, and you may have to take something less to get a really good qualified tenant, and maybe you do it for a shorter lease just to get somebody in there and get things going till maybe you hit a better time of the year when you have more people looking at your place and you can get that rent back up. And then lastly, after you've looked at advertising and your price point, you might just need to get creative. If it's not renting, maybe just the rentals are saturated in your area, but you're a place that a lot of people like to travel, you might want to think about Airbnb and just shift to that. I know a lot of people in my area who are doing that with some really nice places, and they're just renting it out on weekends and making enough money to sustain their bills plus make a profit, which is what you want to do. Or look into something else, look into traveling nurses or seasonal workers that just want something for a short term where you can get that price point that you want, but it's on a shorter term basis, which is a win-win situation for everyone. So, and another thing, you may even want to bundle your utilities. If you include all utilities and your Wi-Fi, you might be able to get somebody out there that just doesn't want that hassle of going and signing up for electric and gas and water, and they may not even have the money to do that. So this would be an attractive proposition for them and actually get that unit rented. So I hope those 3 tips and tricks help you on this journey of real estate. I want you to subscribe and follow me here on YouTube and all my social media. I have a book coming out in the fall on Amazon, Lessons from the Landlady. So check that out on Amazon because I go into a lot more detail on all these ideas. But hit me up with a comment. How have you been advertising your rentals? I'd love to hear about it. Thanks, and I hope you have a great day.